Ooh. Oh god, great start. I'm back. Hello. Hi chat. How we doing? How we doing? I have returned. Only 42 minutes later than I was just like I'm in an hour and about doing it with a completely different game. Well, not completely different game. Mostly different game. Yeah, hello, hi. We're doing the knives and the forks because fuck it, why not? I wasn't sure what to do. I thought about doing Fall Guys, but I played like a little bit of Fall Guys before stream, and I find Fall Guys can get me a little bit tilty. Yeah, so yeah, we're here. We have returned. I am here. I have had a sandwich. I had a lie down for a bit. I had a bathroom break. Um, Me. That's kind of it, really. I haven't really done that much otherwise. Um, yeah, I want to do something extra. I want to do something that felt like a little bit more like a celebration. What is a better celebration than just fucking memeing? I thought about Apex for a little bit, and I was like, no, we're not Apexing. I'm not Apexing today. Apex gets me too tilted. Yeah, Apex gets me too tilted. Especially with how it's been recently. Like, Apex is just not fun to play right now. Hmm. Oh, hello, Buffy. Welcome back to me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. When was the last time I haven't streamed this in like ages. Like, I have not streamed this in so long. The last time I streamed this was, I think it was 2 years ago. I think it was like just as I was starting. Yeah, I think it was like just as I was starting. Oh, not Crypto's voice actor doing hashtag crypto as if it's not like deeply problematic. Uh, Stop shooting me. It's mean. People shoot me and it's mean. I don't like it. Where am I even going? Do I have any challenges? What am I doing? Where am I? Oh, there, I guess. Yeah, I just thought, why not? Like, we'll do a little meme stream. Why not? Mm. Oh. Um. I don't know if I have any friends. Do I have friends? I don't think so. Like one friend, okay. I will kill him with my fishing rod. Hello? Or my harpoon gun. Can I have something that's a gun, please? Can I have a gun, please? Hello, cop. I felt like doing something else, or like I felt like still doing something, and I ummed and ahed about doing Fall Guys. Like, I opened Fall Guys, I started up Fall Guys, and then I was like, no, I don't think I want to do Fall Guys. Like, I want to do something that's kind of just like memey, something like you can just like fuck around in. I thought about doing Apex, but I was like, no, I want to be good to myself. Actually, I want to do something that I'm actually gonna, just be able to kind of just like yell about. Since you just gone into Fall Guys, god damn it. Hey, at least Fall Guys at the moment has like a double, like triple fame. Like they upped it from double to triple. So pretty much if you do your challenges, you should be like pretty set. I'd rather with the DMR. Like I want to make sure I can actually hit a shop. There's a hard mode when you get 2 crowns, but every level's a hard mode. Yeah, I didn't even try that. I literally kind of went on. I did my challenges, and I was like, no, I'm good actually. I think I'm fine. I do know there's still a friend around here somewhere. Somewhere. I would like something that isn't the harpoon gun. I'll take a revolver, sure, why not? I will take all the bullets. Because fuck your chicken strips. Yeah, how are we feeling with the rest of our day, Cop? Have we had a good rest of our day? Have we done anything neat, or is it just like you get home, relax, have a bit of a cry, did a bit of Apex, won some games. Nice. Oh, that was the thing. Like I won like 3 games the other day after we started playing, but it's definitely one of those like, you know, I am decent to okay in my lobbies, but as soon as we put you in, or like as soon as we put me in your lobbies, I just shit the bed. Which is kind of a shame because it's just like I want to play with the friendos, but like, God, I would love it if Apex had some sort of like happy medium of just like, right, well, you're like decent, but you're not like great, so we'll put you here. Like, I would like a happy medium. I should have kept that fishing rod. Hey, is there any treats in here? No. Treats? Full damage? Okay, not high enough full damage. I'm gonna hide in the corner. And hope that I live. Wee. Yeah, I just thought about like, you know, we'll just vibe for a bit. Like I still wanted to play something, and I ummed and ahed about like maybe making like the whole week like anniversary stuff, and I was like, no. Like I don't know if I have the kind of attention span for that. Like I don't know if I have the attention span for that. Like, I just kind of want to fuck around. I want to fuck around in a video game for a bit, and then, yeah. I don't know, I'll probably give it, like, you know, a little bit, and we'll see how I feel. Like, I don't want to kind of force myself to, like, keep going if I'm, like, not super having a fun time. It also kind of depends on my energy. Like, I still feel like I put, like, a bit of energy, but not, like, super enough to kind of, like, do anything that's going to be, like, intensive. Bullets, uwu. Bullets, uwu. And also, because I haven't had a win yet this season, and I want to win. Like, I want a win. Give me a win. I've had a what, a second place that I think if I'd have kind of planned that a little bit better, it could have been definitely could have been the first place. Okay. Not the... I want to go that way, please. There we go. Hello, Cam. How we doing? How's your day been? I kind of wanted to just, like, fuck around with a video game, so... Oh, good. That's why this isn't Apex. This would normally be Apex. There's a cop in the party. I can't tell if these are meme games. Like, I can never tell with my lobbies, like, how many of these people are just not real. Because, like, some people in these games are really bad. Oh. Where are you, besties? Somewhere down there. Cop, I will join you in a second, honey. I see where somebody was. Oh. Like, some of these games just feel like a bit of a meme. I'm just like, why? Don't join till it's safe. Okay. Okay, I think I'm safe. Bear with chat. But yeah, I'm okay. You know, we played a bit of Bugsnax earlier. This is where I'll just, like, go back and I'm just dead. Ew. Oh, hey, I'm alive. Nice.
There he is.
Hello. Hi. Welcome to stream. Cop View. How was your day?
Pardon?
How was your day?
Yeah, it was okay. It's, you know, your usual kind of day at work. Nothing fancy, nothing bad.
You sound louder today than normal.
Don't know why I would be. I'll check my settings.
No, I don't know if I've just turned the thingy louder than it normally is. Yeah, you sound louder than normal.
Bad louder or?
No, like fine.
Would you like me to turn myself down?
No, you're fine, honey.
Okay.
It's
triple stuff.
Are you just doing? Are you using a different headset either, or is it the same one?
Same one, same everything.
Because you sound different today.
I don't know why I would.
But yeah, I played like a little bit of Fall Guys earlier, and I was I thought about like, do I wanna maybe do that for this bit? And I was like, nah, I can't be bothered.
That's fair.
Like I know I like, you know, I enjoy Fall Guys, but like it gets to a point with Fall Guys where I'm just like, no, I don't want to play Fall Guys anymore. And that's about an hour in, and I think I've done my hour today.
That's fair.
So yeah, I was just like, well, I kind of still want to do something else. I thought about like maybe try and be like, oh hey, let's try and do like a stream every day, and then do that. But I was like, no, I don't want to just completely burn myself out by doing that.
Yeah, that's not a great idea.
Yeah. So yeah, instead we're doing this.
Fork knife.
Yeah, we are knifing the forks.
That we were. I haven't even qualified on round 1 yet. This is concerning. I've done 2 different games.
Okay. Are you at least getting
why.
challenges done? Or are you just bad?
Just bad.
Okay, yeah, but that stacks. I need help.
You know I'm not the greatest at this game.
Yeah, okay, I see Bestie over there. I need Bestie, I need you to die so I can get some health, please. Bestie, stop running away. I need health. I have shields. I don't have health. Give me help. I need you to die for my sins.
Jepsen, the people that die for your sins, the world will be purged.
Yeah. What's your point?
I don't have one. I'm just saying that. Hey, I qualified. Woohoo!
Woo! Fuck it up, Kenneth. Oh. But yeah, I thought about, like, I am denied about doing Minecraft, and I was like,
It's the whole loading time.
Yeah, like when I was playing yesterday, it's just like, the fact that I have to, like, load the game, like, 10 minutes before I start playing it. Like, you know, obviously, like, you know, it's kind of fine. It means I can, like, you know, at least have that loading while I'm, you know, making tea and on my starting later screen, or, like, starting soon screen, things like that. But, like, I don't want to, I would rather kind of be able to be like, right, let me just start stream and go from there, as opposed to think, oh, I've got to go
Why is
through a
that person
whole
breaking stuff?
rigmarole. Can you peek for me?
Nice. Just saw that headshot on stream.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Well,
hate this map.
You can still break stuff. It's just obviously there's no point in breaking stuff.
Yeah, like unless it's to break down a wall to go and kill someone.
Yeah.
But I've got the short circuit thing, which is where you have to do that race around like the techie one.
Oh yeah. You winning?
Well, it's still loading.
Yeah.
I am terrible at this though. I'm starting at the front, which is a good sign. The problem is my challenge today is to emote 5 times. I can't exactly emote 5 times if I'm doing stuff like races.
Yeah, you just have to wait for...
I gotta wait for something that allows you to stand still.
Yeah. Okay, you're behind that tree.
Are they George of the Jungle that are watching out for the tree?
No. But I have a silenced pistol that apparently lets me track people. Oh god, that was... Okay, time to go.
Well, that's lap 1 done. I don't know how many people are in front of me though.
Sorry, I only have 2 health, so bear with. Oh, that was kind of scary. That was kind of dicey. Oh, great, I have 2 health. I have no actual healing.
I'm stuck. No, that's not fair. I got stuck.
Also, oh, I'm in a tree. If I jump from the tree, I will die. Oh, I've really fucked myself over here, haven't I?
Probably. Oh, no, that's not fair, game. I just saw someone step on this platform and it launched them forward, so I stepped on it and launched me backwards.
Fall Guys physics. Heck yeah.
Alright, I qualified, thank God.
Nice.
Barely. There was one guy behind me who didn't qualify.
Bears?
Oh god, yeah, I just looked at the stream, holy crap.
Yeah, I have 2 health. I'm in a tree.
So your only hope is to kill everyone else in the lobby from that tree?
Yeah.
And hope that they don't shoot the tree?
Fuck you, Magneto.
Or that you don't accidentally shoot the tree yourself?
I'm pretty sure I'll survive if I drop out the tree from this height. Famous last words. It's just like if I die before getting any health.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. I had no health, and I miscream. Yeah, like, I'm kind of at the point where I'm just like, I don't even know if half these lobbies are bot lobbies or what.
Yeah.
Like, I think they're partially bot lobbies, because some of these people just do not play very smart.
Yeah, I saw, like, that guy you were shooting that was, like, running up the hill.
Hmm. But then sometimes there's just like, oh, I will just get like randomly just like headshot out of nowhere. I'm just like, okay, I don't.
Oh, this is the don't fall off one.
Guess what?
What?
Don't fall off.
Haha.
I'm still drinking the tea that I made before last stream.
Someone is grabbing me and almost killing me.
How fucking rude. Just DM them your PayPal and just be like, right, you owe me $200.
Yeah, it's like, to touch me, you owe me money.
Oh well, I will bear that in mind when I eventually come to visit.
Well, I might give you a free trial.
Oh, thanks.
Might being the optimum word there.
Oh, how did that not hit?
And I died. I got pushed off.
Okay,
because someone grabbed me.
I guess it did hit. I just forget that, like, you know, sometimes. Oh no. Okay, those ones registered. Oh, okay. I think I was just aiming too low. Okay, with one person with a crown. Uh, um, sure. There? Maybe? Possibly?
Hey, I've got access to my Authy again.
Yay, now you can change the thingy now.
Now I can actually log in onto my Twitch on different devices.
Yay.
And also, like, change the number that's on my Twitch, which is the first thing I'm doing.
Yay, do that. Do it.
It took the entire fucking weekend for them just to change my mobile number.
Oh yeah, what day were you trying to do that one?
Fun?
What day were you trying to do that one?
No idea.
Oh, because I was going to say that might have kind of affected how long it took to get it changed.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter, it's done now.
Yeah.
Also, there's a guy trolling here, he's the last person and he's not qualifying.
Oh, I hate when people do that, when it's just like there's literally one person left and they're just like
He's just
at the
sitting
finish
there,
line.
like, just emoting.
Yeah, it's just like, bro, just qualify so we can all leave, please. Like,
Yeah, it's like, I've not qualified, so I'm sitting here waiting for him to qualify so I can DC.
yeah, I think
There
if
we
you're,
go, he finally did it because he got a timer.
yeah,
The fact, like, I feel like those people should automatically be kicked, be like, oh yeah, you were just standing near the finish line emoting. Goodbye.
yeah, like it's just kind of like wasting other people's time to be like, oh hey, like, you could qualify and you didn't, so fuck off out my lobby, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Give me that.
Yeah, the final, I accidentally stayed a little too long. The final is Fall Mountain, so I wouldn't have won anyway. I can't do that one for the life of me.
Oh yeah, I'm not good at Full Mountain either. I'm like
The only
pretty
one I'm
bad
good at
that
is the one where it's the thing spinning around and you jump over it.
Yeah, I'm okay at the pole one. I'm okay at the hexagon one, but like that's a real like situational one.
Yeah.
I think that's about it. I don't tend to. I can never remember half the round types.
Yeah, well...
Oh, actual health. Give me that.
I completed my challenge, so I got 1,800 kudo
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I think I think I need to like kind of like make an effort to try and kind of, well, like not quote unquote make an effort, as in just like kind of be like use the fact it's triple thing to just like play daily at this point, even if it's literally just to do my daily.
Yeah.
Just because like the stuff in the past that I still kind of want. There's like the kind of midnight color scheme at 42. No, I think it's 41 or 42 that I want, and I'm at 31, I think. So I think if I at least do my dailies, I should get it. Whee!
What was it, the midnight?
Yeah, it's the midnight color. It's like whatever the color scheme is. The kind of purpley
Midnight
blue
43.
and black. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, because it looks nice. It's a nice looking color scheme.
Yeah.
So I kind of want it. Like, there's nothing else that I'm super just like, oh my god, I need this in the past that I'm aware of. Where's my bush? There it is.
Alright, submit that code. Please let me. Okay, now it's gonna send me a 6-digit code by text. There it is.
Hopefully, probably.
It's already here.
Oh, I like the Rift to go. Okay, we'll take the Rift to go. We'll leave the revolver. I like the revolver,
Right.
but...
It has been updated successfully. Thank
Yay!
fucking god.
Woo!
God, that took way too fucking long.
People want to shoot me. That's hateful. It's Pride Month. You can't do that.
It's Pride Month, it's a hate crime.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to say exactly that on stream, but it still stands.
Well, I said it, so it's fine.
It's hateful. You can't do that.
It is distasteful.
If you want to shoot me, make sure you've got a decent camera first.
At least film it and make money off of it.
And I was thinking more of just like shoot me on film, not with a gun.
No. I was thinking
Yeah.
literally shoot me in the face.
No, depends on no comment. No comment.
Jepsen, I swear to God.
You know exactly what I was gonna say, and I was like, no, I'm
Yes,
gonna
I know
refrain.
exactly what you're thinking. I'm in your head.
Yes. And I'm not gonna make a comment about that one either.
I know.
There's somebody on a
Better
horse.
not.
Hello.
Almost everything I say you can do a different way.
I can misconstrue. No, that's not the word.
Misconstrue.
Change to make it
Misconstrue.
sound filthy. Somebody wants me. Woo. I'm a survivor. You asshole.
Okay, race to the finish. Well, I did my 5 emoting one.
Yeah.
It's on partially what got me killed, to be honest.
Yeah, thankfully most of the time those ones are pretty easy. Like, especially if you kind of end up with a round where you can afford to stand still.
Yeah, like that's what I had, but
even then
like I said, it
sometimes,
ended up being my demise, but still it was
yeah, even then sometimes
worth
it's
it.
just like, oh hey, if I am in a situation where it's just like, oh well, this one's super easy. Let me just do that. Hello,
Yeah.
Chungo, whatever your name is. What's your fucking
I don't
name?
think I'm going to qualify here because I got a bit of a late
Oh,
start.
Guaco. I thought his name was Chungo, and I was like, hang on a minute.
It's okay. I haven't fallen, but I got a bit of a late start. I wasn't paying enough attention.
Hmm. That's the thing. What do you think the stories from the Outlands is going to be about tomorrow?
Lifeline. It's already been leaked.
Oh, okay, well, fuck me then.
A lot of people were thinking Loba, but like even if you look at the picture, it's Lifeline's banned to her music.
Oh, I didn't even know that. I was just like, I kind of figured Lifeline's probably in a band, but I didn't know that, like...
She's a drummer for a band.
You don't say.
What a shock.
I know, what a shocker. But yeah, like, yeah, I feel like Lifeline is kind of due for some lore around about now. I feel like Loba should have had the stories from the Outlands by now, but, like, it's kind of been and gone a bit.
Yeah, but then you've got Lifeline. She's like an original character. Like how has she not had one yet?
Yeah, like, has Octane had one yet? Yeah.
I don't know. I know
Like,
him and Lifeline are
Octane...
kind of linked in terms of like the way they're used.
Yeah, like they've been in the comics a lot, but or like in the like you know the quests a lot, but they haven't really had any sort of major lore. I would say till
I mean,
around
I
about
suppose
now.
the comics, like the stuff they've had in the comics, could be considered major lore.
Yeah, I'm just thinking in terms of kind of just like visual media, if anything, or just like something kind of being like a bit of a forefront in like no, that kind of doesn't really work. I was gonna say in game, and I was like, no, they are the kind of things are in game.
Yeah, what is this one? Oh, don't fall off. I was about to say like I'm looking at it as like an open like sea of slime. It's like oh, it's a don't fall off.
Yeah.
This one's fairly easy. The only time I had difficulty with this one was when it was the difficult version of it for
Yeah,
the finale.
I just didn't even try the hard mode. I looked at it and I was like, no, this is going to be sweaty. I don't want to play this. I play Fall Guys purely to meme. It's like I play this purely to meme.
Yeah, it's like if I actually sweated out Fall Guys, then I'd do it. Like if I really like wanted like as many crowns as I could possibly get, then yeah. But
Yeah, and
I'm
like
not looking to get like that. Like I've got 20 plus crowns, so like,
yeah,
and
like
I don't spend them on everything. So
between like stuff that you get through the past, like there's most of the time you're like you've usually got like a couple of crowns just in spare.
yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, so it's just like I would never want to be like a Fall Guys sweat. Like,
Of all games to sweat,
yeah, why Fall Guys? There are sweats
like,
out there. Like, you
oh
know,
yeah, no, I've
every
seen
game
some.
has sweats.
It's like
But
I
like,
understand games like kind of like Apex where there's a pro teams and can actually make money, but I don't think like not at least the level other games would have for pro players for this game.
ooh, sweat exactly, Cam. Like, okay, Cam, if you could be a sweat in any video game without judgment, what would it be?
What about actually? What's your answer to that question, Jepsen?
Oh fuck, I don't know. Probably 14. No, the 14 already has sweats.
Yeah, but you could be one.
I don't want to be a 14 sweat. Like, there are people
Minecraft
that
if it actually loaded.
no, there are also Minecraft sweats.
True.
Pe oh, hey,
I'm
I
saying you could
survived
be
by
one
doing
of them.
nothing. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Apex. Fork knife.
I don't know. Like I take more joy in video games than anything. I would never want to be in a position where I just like competitively like really just trying.
Well, I would probably go with Apex personally, but that's just because it's a game I enjoy
Yeah,
when
it's a
I'm not
game that you
yelling at it.
yeah, it's a game. Yeah, when you're not just yelling your lungs out at it.
Yeah, that's never
I
fun.
need a better setup. I have an SMG and a heavy sniper.
Mm,
So if I can hit it, if I can hit people,
then great.
I'm great. But like I'm either
Oh
extremely
no, not
close
this.
distance. I was
It's
gonna say,
tail tag.
oh, okay. Well, GG, I guess. I was gonna say, Cam, you,
I
you,
spawned with one of these. There's
yeah.
two. I've got people on both sides of me without tails.
Well, you're the furry now, cop. You're the furry now.
I've become the very thing I swore to destroy.
But I have friends who are furries.
I became the very thing I swore to never become.
And they're generally quite lovely people.
True.
And like
My
I
tail was stolen, so I stole someone else's.
yeah. I was
But
gonna say
then that got
Cam.
stolen.
Yeah, Cam, you and the boys play Hunt Showdown. Like, I could see that being like a choice for you guys.
I will catch you.
Oh, piss. Oh. Yeah, don't move. Oh, you asshole. Well, you've got a DMR, so oh well, not the item I meant to use, but it works.
Okay, I've got a tailor. I just gotta keep it.
Yeah, I don't know what I would wanna quote unquote sweat with. Like I
Give me back my tail. No, give me back my tail. I've got 10 seconds. No!
I mean it works. It
Got it.
wasn't.
Woohoo!
Oh,
That was a
nice.
close one.
Um. Hmm.
I'd say get rid of
Hmm.
your rift to go for that. Or just shield up, actually, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Like I kind of also want the hammer assault rifle just to have something that's a bit closer. Like
Yeah, I would get rid of the heavy, not heavy side, but the rift to go.
yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Like I would still like something that's long range, but not
Okay.
so
It's a hex.
slow.
Alright, the final is the hexagon one. And I've won this once before. I can do it again if I play it right.
Yeah, like
And if people don't completely fuck me over.
yeah, you got to remember Fall Guys. As much as I love Fall Guys, it's literally just RNG all the time. Like you've randomly
Yeah.
been selected to win. Good for you. And I'm just like, great, love that for me.
Okay, where am I? Okay, I can jump behind me or in front of me for a extra hexagon at the start. I'm gonna go behind me because there's also one behind it.
Oh, hello there. Hello. Sorry.
There's multiple people just getting rid of the entire platforms already. Like I've fallen down twice already.
Wait a minute. I'm lining up a shot. Stop moving. Stop moving. Oh, asshole. It's cactus.
Oh, these people are gonna cause me to lose. They're just getting rid of the entire platforms.
I think you got to kind of remember with hexagon as well. You kind of need to kind of essentially plan your route out before you even take it.
See, I did. They just got rid of it.
Yeah, and then just like adapt on the fly, bestie. I am absolutely convinced someone's gonna walk up behind me and just shoot me in the face.
Someone's already been eliminated. I'm on a higher floor than everyone else right now, but I'm running out of platform. I've got 2, 1. I'm out of spaces.
Oh. Oh, that's the rest of the mecha. Oh. Stand still, please. Stand still, please. Oh, I saw that shot. No. Move for Jeppy.
I won!
Yay! Get right. Oh. What did I say? Somebody was going to walk up behind me and shoot me in the face.
Did someone walk up behind you and shoot you in the face?
Yeah, they did.
That's no fun.
I still won.
You still won?
Yeah.
That's embarrassing for them.
I'm good at video games.
Sometimes.
Sometimes good at video games. I'm good at a children's video game where people shoot each other dressed as Deadpool.
Yeah. Deadpool or John Wick.
Yeah, or Hatsune Miku.
Yeah.
Hatsune Miku does not have a skin in Fortnite. I am not responsible for anyone who believes there is a Hatsune Miku skin in Fortnite.
Even though you just said there was, so now people are gonna think there is.
Yeah, there's not. There's like I can be Naruto.
Yeah, also, those like that mining tool you have is really fucking cool looking.
Yeah, it was in the past. With the cat girl. I don't understand why there's spinny knives with the cat girl, but
Okay.
oh. Okay,
Loki
so
waiting for this Disney Mirrorverse game to come out.
Loki? Oh.
Low-key, as in
Hi.
Lowkey, kind of waiting.
Yeah.
When does it actually come out? I'm gonna Google. Disney.
Come on, besties.
June 23rd, 10 days.
Come on, besties. Be a corpse for Jeppy, besties.
And there's a Harry Potter card game.
Ew. I need you to die, besties, so I may win, because I want a fucking crown, because I haven't got one yet this season.
There's a crown to your right, 125 meters away or so.
Well, like, as in a win this season, not necessarily a crown.
I was gonna say, like, there's a crown right there, but yeah, fair enough. I don't know what to play, because I just won a game of Fall Guys, so I don't want to play another match and fuck up immediately.
Have a nap.
No, thank you.
Have another nap.
No.
Oh, fuck, that was almost my entire health. Ooh.
What, did you fall, or...?
No, somebody just managed to headshot me.
Oh my word, if one of those bullets they shot hit you. That was so fucking close.
Oh, god damn it.
Did you die?
Yeah, I got shotgunned in the face.
Yeah, the stream's just catching up.
God damn it.
Yeah, there it is.
I want a challenge win. Give me a challenge win.
Striker, pump shotgun, legendary. Well, you tried. You did good.
Yeah. I had like a second the other day. Get a more cutie. Thank you, G-Spot. I had a second the other day where like somebody was in a bush and I was behind a tree and I was umming and ahhing. I was like, do I pick up the fireflies? No. And then that kind of led me to my hubris of just like, oh look, there's somebody that I could literally just use the fireflies on, and it got me kit, and it like essentially lost me the game not picking those up.
Big rip.
Yeah, and then I had one. There's like this kind of like launcher that kind of like launches shields out, like I can like as a little kind of projectile. And I discovered through picking that up that there's some sort of thing where it bugs out your inventory and it removes an inventory slot.
Lovely.
Yeah, so like not only does that gun take up 2 slots, but I managed to do something that took away a 3rd slot. So I had that in 1 slot and I had 2 slots left.
That's not good.
So it's just like, great. I'm having to fight this with literally like 2/3 of my, no, like 3/5 of my inventory just gone.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. Also, I did the smart thing and I turned off the thingy.
What thingy?
The don't play licensed music thing, because I'm not fucking risking that.
That's fair. Did you just hug someone?
Yeah, I have a hug emote.
Fair.
Oh, yeah.
Dark Souls 3 is on sale.
You sure you? I
I
love
know.
Dark Souls.
I'm aware of the difficulty is one way to put it. Oh, that's
But
loud.
yeah, as I say, you've played Sekiro, you've played Elden Ring. You didn't vibe with either of them. Don't get Dark
I
Souls 3 just
know.
because it's on sale. It is also
I
pretty.
know.
Also, like compared to other Dark Souls games, Dark Souls 3 starts off like really hard.
Yeah.
Like they like obviously like the start of the game is like usually like we're kind of getting people used to how the game is played, but like even as I've played like all of the Souls games except for Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 because Dark Souls 1 is janky as fuck and Demon Souls is only on the PS5 now. um and flipping um but yeah, like I Dark Souls 3 is fun. Dark Souls 3 has some good bits. Some of the stuff only really makes sense if you played other Dark Souls games, where it's just like, oh, this is a cool back to like this place, or like this is this area, but like different. And it is fun, but it is very not kind to new or inexperienced players or
If you
people.
fuck up, it really punishes you pretty much.
Yeah, kind of
But
like if anything, if
I
I
couldn't I couldn't afford it even if I wanted to anyway. So
yeah
that's
if
that.
yeah if I had to recommend a Souls game to anyone at the start, I would just say Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Like it's my favorite game. It was on PlayStation Plus a while back, so like most people seem to have it. Um, it's
I think I've
pretty.
got it.
It's pretty streamlined. It's by far my favorite Souls game by like a country mile. But it
Yeah.
does have big fuck off spiders in it, which I hate.
Yeah, that's just either. I'm gonna put myself through pain and play some Apex.
Oh, why? Just try to not get too
Because I
ragey on Mike.
because while I say put myself through pain, today I've played 2 games of Apex and won 2 games of Apex.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. See, that is, as I say, that's the duality of Apex whenever I play with you. Like, if I'm playing solo, I'm the carry. If you're playing with me, you're begrudgingly the carry. You're just like, oh, well, I guess if I have to carry Jepsen, I will.
It's not that.
It's the fact that like there's very like you can agree with it. Oh fuck, there's an NPC in there. They're gonna shoot. They're probably gonna shoot me now. But I set their building on fire. Oops. Um, there's very definitely the skill gap between us.
Yeah,
You can
I
agree
can
with
agree
that.
with that.
I will not get offended. Like I can very clearly see that you are better than me. I
Why are you
am
throwing rocks?
because I can.
Okay.
Also because half the time there'll be like challenges to be like, oh hey, hit weak points for like season pass stuff. Like I don't even have the season pass because I am a broke bitch, but I'm already level 17 in it.
Yeah.
Bridal carry Jepsen. Yes, I am. I will carry the child. I am usually the healer bitch, except for when Cop plays the actual healer.
Yeah, well, since I'm a lifeline main, but I still carry.
Yeah.
It's like I'm almost in platinum. I'm in gold 2 now.
Yeah, it's like I was talking with Uzi last night about the fact that like I am like I managed to scrape my way back into gold 4 by like 100 points or so, and I'm just like, no, I'm just not gonna touch ranked anymore.
You're staying in gold.
Yeah, like I do want to get to plat, considering I've had at least one split each season where I've gotten to plat, but with how just
Oh, I'm hoping they
ridiculous
improve ranked in this upcoming split. They're like, I hope they take a look at it and they're like, okay, yep, we went a bit too far.
yeah, like we made it way too difficult to actually make progress at the moment.
Okay, so I've got a shield. Almost got them shield. I've got a rampart as a teammate and a Valkyrie. So it's a lifeline rampart Valkyrie. It's not a bad setup.
It's just
Defense, movement, and support.
yeah, you're just playing like bounce the president essentially, just just
Yeah.
bounce the rampart from place to place.
Oh, their stats though.
Oh, is it like a new rampart?
Both of them are new. Both of them have under 100 kills.
Oh, that's not very Prada.
I'm gonna give them Jump Master though because they're playing together.
Yeah, so they hopefully have some sort of common sense. Just
Yeah,
as I say, just try. Can you just try and bite your tongue today?
I will. Don't worry.
You
Because you're
know
on
that
stream, I know.
it's also one of those, like, I messaged you earlier to be like, are you good? Because you've definitely seemed a lot. You've definitely seemed a lot. Like, you know, I messaged you earlier to be like, are you good? Because you've definitely seemed a lot. Like, you know, I messaged you earlier to be like, are you good? Because you've definitely seemed a lot ragier recently, and you know, I worry about you.
And not necessarily ragey, just more stressed out. Where are we going, teammates? Please mark. I accidentally detached the second they jumped out, and I don't know where we're going.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing based on where they were aiming for that we're going to mill, but I can't
Ooh.
say for certain, so I could be landing with like 3 other squads all on my own.
Yeah. Ooh,
Like
no.
for all I know, they could be aiming for like the random buildings behind it.
Yeah, just at least like try and land with them. Don't be like my fucking Octane the other day that was just like, oh, I'm gonna go like, you know, barometer when we went to
Okay,
Mill
so
and
we have all landed mill, just at the different buildings.
oh no, you're right, Cam. Like, you know, you're a busy boy. You're entitled to, you know. I appreciate people being here, whether they can be like, you know, chatty in stream or not. Is like, you know, no skin off my nose. Like, you know, I people are busy. I can't like, you know, constantly take people's time. Evil Dead. Okay, yeah, that's fair. If you're playing something like that, like, you know, you can't really chit
Oh,
chat.
thank you for marking that enemy rampart.
You dead. I have two. I've just noticed I have two snipers. Hey, can I have this, please? Okay, not really much better. Hello. Oh, hello.
Knocked that one.
Um, no, I do want to actually search this. I don't want to keep constantly swap my guns like 8 times in a row. Game. Oh, you would have swapped your guns 8 times in a row? Oh, sure, lol. Oh, it's me, Mickey Mouse. Woo. Oh, I'm dying, Squirtle. Oh, bury me, daddy. Woo. What have we
Where's
got
that wraith
here?
I killed? Where did she crawl off to? Alright, where'd you go? Yeah, rampart. I have these things called cooldowns. If you could chill out for a second.
Yeah. I
It's
don't
like, I
really
need
know.
health. Yes, I'm aware you need health.
I need health, and it's just like, I know, love. Like, chill out.
And I dropped her for her and she ran away from it.
Yeah. So it's one of those days. It's one of those days.
Rampart, you just looked right at it. Go and get it.
Oh dear.
Even her and teammate was marking it. My guess is they're in a party chat and the rampart was probably talking shit about how I haven't dropped it.
Yeah, and then it's just like, oh hey,
Hey,
they did drop it. Like, you a fucking moron.
why do I even make it? I don't carry my kits as a lifeline.
Why do you have a medkit? Oh, there's a thing down there. Oh, some bastards have already been down here.
I can see the talking in game chat.
Yeah. They're just like, no, I will not interact with you. My intelligence does not require luring today.
Yeah.
Okay, back up we go. Bonk. Let's go to the theme park.
Why is she like following me around like a lost puppy? She's got a health.
No, people like I say, you can't carry stupid. Like, try as you might.
I'm sure she's gonna try.
Yeah, try as you might. If people refuse to like try,
Why is Valkyrie 300 meters away from us?
why use the Valkyrie 300 meters away from you?
And we're being pushed by an entirely different squad now. So we've now got a Valkyrie on her own pushing one squad, and me and Rampart being pushed by another.
That sounds like one of my games the other day. And it's just like, oh yeah, one person on the team just decides they're just gonna like be like, oh hey, I'm good enough that I can kind of play by myself in this team-based
Oh my
video
god, we're
game.
sandwiched between 3 different squads.
Oh, in this team-based video game that actually actively requires, like, actively encourages working as a team. Somebody. Oh, Nathan's joined the Discord. Nice.
I'm currently ratting because I don't know what to do.
Do it. Just hide, bestie.
That's a Gibby ult. Then there's a rampart above us. And a caustic. That's a Sheila. This is beyond messy.
This is not very froggy, chair.
No, this is not good.
Sorry, I found some balls.
So the thing is, no one's even dying. Okay, there's one knock.
Yeah.
There's a finish. There's another knock. Of course, it's an R301. I'm gonna push it now.
Yeah. Ooh. Weird tunnel thingy. Oh, I haven't been in this before. There was another ball behind me. Gasp. That's hateful. Do you see anything you wanted to play that was shown at the Xbox event? Pro. I can't even remember half the
Hello,
songs of
gents. Where is my team? I wish I could just leave right now. My team are nowhere to be seen.
Oh. Eepers jeepers. What was at the Xbox event? I can't remember half the stuff that was shown off at the Xbox event.
Oh, this was painful. Please just die. Please die. Just please die.
Die so you can leave.
Rampart, why are you still alive? Just die.
Yeah, I can't honestly remember half the stuff that was shown. Like, I think there were a lot of very samey games. A lot of like, oh hey, this is a space
There's a
shooter.
rip-off No Man's Sky.
Oh yes, the Bethesda one.
Star something.
Starfield.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the Bethesda just said, oh my god, it's a new game. It's
It's No Man's Sky, but smaller, but with more customization.
Pretty much. Plague Tale Requiem. I didn't play the first one.
I didn't notice this Rampart had her heirloom. Must be why she's playing her.
Hmm.
And now she's pushing two people on her own.
Well,
let my banner time out or die. Don't get my banner, please. No, don't. They just grabbed my banner.
oh, well, at least you have more time to talk now. Hollow Knight Silk Song. I still need to beat
Yes,
first
enemies,
Hollow Knight.
kill them, please, kill them. They're a solo rampart. Just send it, please.
I still haven't beat the first Hollow Knight. Don't talk about that. I own it on 2 different systems and I still haven't
Pathfinder,
finished it.
you're a god. I love you.
Did the Pathfinder just kill your rampart?
Yes.
Okay.
How much money do you want to bet they were screaming at me in game chat though?
Probably pretty high.
Yeah.
First one was
Minus 41 points in gold.
God, yeah, that's why I'm not playing ranked anymore. Like, you just lose way too many points for like just being in the game. Like,
I had 5 kills.
yeah, that's fucking ranked nowadays. Like, it just ranked is just like too much effort for losing. Like
No, sorry, 3 kills and 2 participation things.
But still, there's 3 kills and 2 participations, and you gained
In gold.
Got in gold, and you gained minus points.
Yep. Yeah, didn't gain anything.
Like, it just
And
doesn't
the fact
feel
as well,
good.
everyone I've played with has been a duo, so they always just piss off without me.
Yeah, like, he just doesn't... Like, I was talking with Uzi yesterday, it was literally just like, right, unless you're in a pre-made team, like an entirely pre-made team, there is no point in you really doing ranked nowadays.
Yeah. So I'm just solo queuing just because I want to play Apex, but I don't want to play pubs, because at least in ranked my teammates can't DC immediately. My teammates are in Silver 1 and Gold 4. My enemies are all Gold 1. The Champion Squad. Oh, I hate this game with a burning passion. My teammates are the lowest rank they could possibly be with me. My enemies are the highest possible rank they could be with me.
Okay, well I just got a kill through full damage.
Yeah, I saw that.
But
Just
yeah,
looked over his stream.
yeah, to answer your question, Panda, no, I am unfortunately not winning. I kind of wish
I
I was
mean,
winning.
you're in the top 7. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but then anyone can get to top 7 if they actually have basic intelligence.
True. Okay, my teammates are making smart decisions about where we're dropping at least. We've literally stayed in the ship for as long as possible. That's good. Maximize the placement points.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go for that building. Okay, we've got one squad with us. No, two.
Oh, nope.
We stayed in the ship for as long as possible, and we have 2 squads on us. This is great. I love this game.
Yeah, I would like to... Should we get on the roof, please? Oh, hey, I got another kill through full damage.
Jepsen, the full damage god.
Oh, how am I killing? How are people dying from full damage? I'm shooting people a little bit, and then they're just like, ooh, panic, jump, die.
Get out of my building.
Yeah, I kind of wish I was winning. I am currently not. I am doing kind of okay at best.
Fucking excuse me, Valkyrie.
Cop is having a real sort of exemplary
Randoms are
time of
very
Apex.
selfish assholes.
Yeah, he is having the quintessential Apex experience.
I open a bin, there's a purple bag in it when I don't even have a bag. My Valkyrie takes it from in front of my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, if I could leave without losing out on like 80 something points, I would.
Instead, you'll probably die losing only 40 something points instead.
Yeah, so I'm not going to double my like lost points.
God damn it. You take
Well,
my
I
last one
can
of those.
tell they're like working together as well.
Hmm.
Because it's like they don't ping something until the other one's close.
Ooh. Oh, well, now I'm committed to being here now. I'm kind of stuck. Ooh. I can survive this, right?
I'm not marking anything for them. They can find it themselves.
I kind of wish I knew where those people died from full damage so I could see what stuff they had.
Well, if they died from full damage, probably nothing good.
Yeah. But yeah, I kind of
Thank
wish
you,
I was.
Bloodhound, for announcing our location. Sorry, go. What were we saying?
Yeah, no, I kind of wish I was winning. I kept to like top 5 and then I just beef it somehow and I'm just like, please.
It's not that you beef it, it's that the enemies just get more sweaty as you go along.
Yeah, like I exclusively play the zero build because I'm just like, no, I fucking refuse to do the thingy.
Oh, I hate this Bloodhound now too.
What are they doing?
So Bloodhound marked a purple shotgun bolt. I
Mm-hmm.
dibsed it. He picked it up and dropped it for the Valkyrie.
No, don't do that. If you're gonna dib something, if you're gonna dib, if somebody on your team is gonna dib something, don't just immediately pick it up. The only time I kind of do that is if I know somebody on my team needs something and they're kind of like a bit further away, so I will bring it to them. But then,
Yeah, but like that, the fact he like marked it, I dibsed it, then he took it and brought it to her.
yeah,
That's what's irking me. It's like, I dibsed that. You marked it, I dibsed it.
ugh. Okay, well, it's a good thing to know that I can stand on this.
I'm just turning into like maximum loot goblin lifeline.
Yeah.
I can be
Oh,
a loot goblin if I want to.
you can leave your friends behind, and if the friends don't dance, and if I can't remember the rest of the lyrics to Safety Dance. I think you're too young to even know what that song is.
Hmm?
I think
What
you're
song?
too...
I wasn't even listening.
Safety Dance.
What is it?
It's,
Like, what is
yeah,
it? Lyrics?
you can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
I know it. Yeah,
Uh,
I have heard the song.
it was on one episode of Glee.
No, wrong audience there, Jepsen.
Yeah, no, I know. Oh, I've really fucked myself over here, haven't I?
I don't understand people's like insistence that they
Well,
don't use a replicator.
I fucked myself
Ye
there. God damn it.
Oh, did you just die to zone?
I got cockblocked by the ceiling.
Well, it's not the first time you've been cock blocked, but probably the first time by a ceiling.
Yeah, like I could have won that, but like the ceiling is like the hole in the ceiling there was just like too slightly too narrow. I hit the rim of it and then it would just bounce me off and I couldn't like escape in time.
Did you? Wait, was that for the game?
That was for the game. That got me second place.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's fine. Hello, Louie. How we
I feel
doing?
very bad for Jeb now.
It's fine. I got like a fourth the other day through being like, I can survive jumping off this tree, right? I couldn't survive jumping off that tree. Yeah, how we doing, Lewis? How we doing, my good where we been?
I'm being a maximum scumbag.
Cop is putting the cum in scumbag.
Well, I don't know who scumbag is, but I'm certainly not coming in him.
Oh, that one was cursed. I'm sorry about that one.
Yeah. Apparently there's enemies behind us.
Why is my Instagram reverted?
Oh, they're crafting.
Okay, my Instagram has reverted from the new look to the old look. But I've had the new look, like, I had the new look for like a day. I didn't have it for like a week. And then it switched back and I've had the newer look since, but now it's back to the old look, where the text is like underneath as opposed to overlapping the image. And I'm just like, okay. Sure, so that's a flippin' thing. Like like Twitter as well. I have like a new report system on Twitter, so like the look of it has changed, but I still don't have circles.
Weird.
And like the app is updated, so it's just so if I like look on somebody's if I like do the little three dots on somebody's tweet, it's just like, oh hey, do you wanna like, add this person to your circles? And I'm just like, sure, and then it's just like, lol, JK, fuck you, and then it just says I can't do it. And I'm just like, please, I want to show my mutuals my ass that want to see it. Come on, let me do it. And it's just like, no, you can't do this. You're not allowed. You winning?
We're currently fighting campers,
You're
which is so much fun.
You're legally participating.
They're
we've been,
legally in the game.
yeah, we've been as good. Had a fun weekend with a friend. I've been good. I've been okay. We did nearly 4 hours of bug snacks earlier. So that was fun. I got to see my husband again, so that was cool. My husband away from Camo Frog, otherwise known as Bunga. Yes, I am dating a burger. Like, we don't talk about that.
Well, at least he's fun to eat out.
Stream. That was a fun stream. That was a good stream. Thank you for everyone who came by. That joke was abysmal. That was like a Jepsen fucking level joke, and that's saying something.
I'm aware. That's why I made it.
Oh, I mean, it was really good. It was really fast. Good job. Good job. But
Yeah.
oh my god, that was horrendous. You know where I am if I ever need to say hi. I know. Sorry, there's besties
I
here.
thought if you shoot the locks on a door, you're supposed to open with a heavy weapon.
Sorry, what? What did we talk about?
In Apex, whenever you shoot the door, like the lock of a door with a heavy weapon, the door's supposed to open, or at least like slightly open.
Is that a thing?
Oh, there's like 2 squads here now. Holy shit!
Like, I know the Rampage,
Destroys doors, yeah.
destroys
but like, this
doors,
just,
but only if they
this just
charge.
moves them open.
I didn't know that.
This just opens them normally.
Oh. But still, like, that would be kind of handy, being able to be like, oh, well, we're engaging in a team fight. You're hiding behind a door, let me just shoot the door, and it's just like, whoop, there we go.
Well, no, if they're hiding behind it, you can't open it.
Okay, but at least, like, you can swing it open if they're, like, just far enough away from it.
Fuck, there's 2 seers on these teams, I can't hide there.
Yeah. Let me switch to Chris after this.
Oh, really? Two of you are using Spitfires.
Spitfire meta, yeah, Spitfires forever. Most fun weapon in the game.
All you hear is a
Perfectly balanced in every meta. The Spitfire, woo! I say as somebody that does use the Spitfire, like it's a
Oh, I want
fucking
to. 2 seconds, I'm going to mute my mic.
meaty mic. It's
Right,
not
I'm good.
okay. You good? Okay. I thank
Oh,
you.
would have been great if I had teammates who would actually, not hide.
Yeah.
Minus 40 points. This is great. I'm loving life. I definitely don't want to break anything right now.
Yeah. Don't break anything, honey. Oh.
Oh, I got killed by someone who's in bronze with 40 kills because they're using Spitfires.
Very balanced. Do you?
There's two of them, one of me, both using Spitfires, and my teammates were nowhere to be seen. That's... Please release solos, you dumbass game!
How long until we get like see, that's the thing with how the
I'm
split
reporting my
is.
teammates for sabotage.
Okay, you do that. Do you think Respawn will release like a mid-season patch or like a mid-thingy patch just to be like, right, well, the game is kind of in shambles right now. We kind of need to do something. Let's at least release like a little bit of a patch with the next
It's like
event just to kind
the
of
majority of the player base is currently not enjoying the game.
yeah,
The pro
like,
players are loving it.
the casual player base where Respawn gets the majority of their money, not so much.
See, the problem is the pros have the loudest voice and they have a lot of fans who will just echo what they say.
Yeah, that was the same thing when I was playing Overwatch.
Hey, Valkyrie, you can grab my banner, believe it or not, but instead you're shooting at people 300 miles away.
Yeah, that was the same thing with Overwatch.
Oh
Like
my God.
I've mentioned goats before, which is literally just like it was 3 tank, 3 support, and that was it kind of basically the entire of the Overwatch
I'm
League
leaving.
season 2 was just goats meta. It wasn't very fun.
I hate this game.
But yes, to answer your question, Louis, I am an anime cat girl. This was in the past last season.
I don't care anymore. I'm doing pubs. I don't care if my
Yeah,
teammates immediately DC. I am just doing pubs because I'm not losing more points to shitty randoms.
Yeah, just if you
Like,
end up back in silver again, that's not my fault.
it's like the Valkyrie was 20 meters away from my banner. There were no enemies except for the one she was shooting at 300 meters away, and she decides, hey, I'm gonna ult away here.
Of course.
It's like, hey, you gotta grab my banner, but fuck me, I guess.
How
The
many
same
smokers
Valkyrie,
do
by the
they
way, that
have?
stole my loot.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
yeah, that's another thing. She stole from my care package too.
gasp. Um. But yeah, I am an anime cat girl. Ooh, shit. Pretty much it. Oh, Fondue! I'm in the middle of shooting besties. Hi, how we doing? Hello, Ballard. How we doing?
And my game is bugged. I can't pick a character.
Oh,
It's
Rippy,
just the pure white screen, but I can hear the sound of it.
Rippy Slip. Is that an NPC? That's an NPC, isn't it? No, that's a bestie. That was a bestie. One of those shouldn't have hit. I feel kind of bad about that. But yeah, hi, hello Raiders. How we doing? My name
All those shots look good.
my name is Jepsen. I'm a queer content creator, variety streamer. My brain doesn't want to do words. Sorry, this is the second stream of the day. We streamed like 3 hours of Bug Snacks earlier because I got to see my husband Bunga again. Yeah, we are just vibing. Hello, hi. Louis and or Cop or a mod. Can I give a shout out for Fondue and Caius, please?
I would if I wasn't in the middle of an ape.
Okay,
like, determining
you're
where to drop an
fine.
apex.
How is Scotland, Fondue? How is Scotland? How are things? How is stuff? Also, hello, Jerem. I did see you there. Kind of done with Overwatch, really. Haven't played for years. When I did try it, I just lost the magic it used to have. Yeah, like I'm kind of firmly on the Blizzard can eat shit until they kind of get their stuff sorted out. It's one of those where they're just like, oh my god, like, Overwatch 2, Diablo, whatever the fucking mobile game is.
Diablo
Um,
Immortal, Diablo 4.
yeah, but they're just like, oh yeah, we still have, we still have like, ongoing legal action happening that we're kind of like not talking about.
Yeah, it's like we're just trying to kind of put all these announcements out, so anytime you Google us, it says them, not all the other, bad shit we've been doing.
Yeah, and I'm just like, nah, until they sort it out, I'm not interested. Like, it's just kind of a shame because I have mutuals that like still play Overwatch and like still are interested in the game. And I'm just like, ugh, that feels
I
a
like
little.
their games, I don't like their company.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things. Like even kind of like the like I saw something to do with like Microsoft sorting something out for like the Activision Blizzard acquisition, and I'm just like, is that going to improve the allegations? Is it going to like make things like better for like the people that actually work at the company, or are they still going to be like, oh well, this company is just kind of super fucking scummy? It's okay. Scotland was great. I'm glad Scotland was good. I kind of want to go to Scotland at some point. I'm like super bothered.
I mean, it's easy for you to get there.
I mean, yeah, I just take the train for like 12 hours.
Yeah, a lot easier than me and a lot cheaper than me.
Yeah, like you need a plane
I need a plane that can cost, depending on when I fly, a lot of money.
and an automobile.
Yeah, well, I probably end up getting public transport.
You're too young to know that reference.
What? I don't.
No, there's a movie called Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
I've heard of the film, I have not seen it. Jepsen, you gotta remember, like, I'm young. Like,
I know it's one of those things. It's bad enough. Like whenever the kids talk about TikTok these days, I'm just like, I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
like me.
When they reference, well, yeah, like you when you reference memes, I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? But then I talk about like movies from the '80s. You're just like, Jepsen, I wasn't even born then. Go away.
Go away, old
Ugh,
man.
yeah, don't blame me. I'm old. I'm old.
But you need to remember that I am young. I am a baby.
I know. I'm for legal reasons. Chat copies 21 before anyone says anything.
22.
22. I totally know your age. Yeah, like I like wee Cop is yeah, copy is my wee co-host Babbo. Cop looks much older than that. I'm pretty sure the first time I found out your age, I was just like, you're fucking how old? Like that's always the thing. Like
Yeah, I
I
look
old.
older than I am.
Yeah, whereas I can't grow. I think you can grow like a much better beard than I can. Like mine grows in like super thin and patchy, and I'm just like, ugh.
And then you've got me just like actual full-on beard.
Yeah, it's kind of cold and wet just now. Like I don't know, kind of if you're kind of um fair. If you're experiencing the kind of heat, the little sort of heat wave that we've got here right now, like it's not like super bad, but like it's not very comfortable right
Have you
now.
seen the heat wave we have coming?
Um,
35 degrees.
ooh, disgusting. Drop for luck for now. Yeah, you go luck, Fondo. It is like nearly 10 o'clock our time. Ooh, Christ. Oh,
Yeah, tis getting late.
yeah, like this will just be like for like a bit. Excuse me. I can't shoot moving targets. Fucking perish. Okay.
Yeah, I just saw all those shots.
Don't judge me.
I am judging heavily. It's half my job though.
Yeah. You're legally allowed to do that as my current very good friend.
Current, wow.
Yeah, I'll recycle you in a month.
Thank fucking God.
Oh, well, fuck you then.
You
Yeah,
wish.
come to go with Cammy. Eventually, like, I'm still kind of very conscious of the fact, there is still a pandemic out there. I know it's one of those things, like, eventually I'm gonna have to Like, as much as I don't want to, and as much as I'm kind of actually using common sense on, like, some people, um,
Don't mind me.
yeah. What?
Were you
No,
talking about me there for a second? I was zoned out.
no, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about the fact that, like, a lot of people are kind of willing to be like, oh, well, pandemic's over, and just like, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
I don't like that. That's kind of gross.
yeah, like, no, it's not. Like, no, it's not. There's still very much a pandemic. Like, uh,
People are still dying from COVID just because it's not being mass reported in the news doesn't mean it's not happening.
yeah, like, that's it's still very much a thing. And then you've obviously got like people who are like less able. Or, no, I wanted the mushrooms. Excuse me. You got people that are less able that are just like, well, they're kind of in a situation where people are kind of neglecting them, and they're just sort of general health needs to be like, oh, well, I want to get on with my life. I don't care if you're like, you can get infected. And it's just like, no, it just doesn't sit right with me. Like, part of me kind of still wants to be like, oh, well, I want to like, go outside. It's Pride Month. I want to live my bliss. Is that a person?
You want to
It
go out
is.
and meet people.
Yes, I want to go meet friends. I want to, go actually like celebrate like, being a lot more kind of openly queer than I was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm also just like, oh, if I go out, like, I am one of the few people I seem to know who hasn't got COVID yet. I don't want to
You
risk
don't
my
want to risk
health
it.
and the health of other people just to go outside. Like, I'm not about that. Plus, it seems like every time I see someone be like, oh, hey, I went to a big thing, or I went to a con or something, they're just like, oh, lol, I got COVID. And it's just like, really?
That's not a
Like,
like thing to laugh about. Like,
no, it's not like laughing about it. It's just like, well, I mean, who could have seen that coming? Ooh. Yeah, Devil Mortal Nature doing embarrassing for that. Yeah, like the fact that the mobile game came. I know. Yeah, the fact that like the mobile game came out, everyone was just like, really a mobile game. And then I see two people
what,
hopping around over there.
Diablo?
Yeah,
Yeah. I
yeah,
played
like
it for a little bit and it's completely pay to win.
yeah, like I even saw people on Twitter talking about like the pay to win stuff, and they're just like, it feels like egregiously pay to win apparently, and I'm just like,
Apparently, it would take about 100 years to complete without paying any money into it.
oh fuck that, fuck off. That's just as bad as like I remember when thingy when they were talking about this is like a while back with oh god, what's it called, that flippin' For Honor, where somebody kind of worked out that you'd need to send like loads of fucking money on it, or um
I
play
know
it for
of
like
For Honor,
60,000 hours to get
yeah,
everything in it.
like I know of the game. I've never really played it. Like I've tried it, but that's about it.
I tried doing the tutorial before Blizzard, no, before Ubisoft was problematic, and I just didn't get very far in it. I was just like, I don't super understand kind of what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like I remember
Yeah,
playing like
that's just you in life, though.
shut up.
I'm
Um,
not wrong.
no, you're not wrong. But no, it's like when Spider-Man Web of Shadows on the Nintendo Wii. Like I tried playing that like a while back, and like, finicky motion mechanics are gonna make games like much harder than they actually are. I was just really bad at that. Like it was just like, oh, you need to like swing the nunchuck in a certain motion at the right time. And, like, no matter how much I swung that nunchuck, he just was not doing anything. Yeet. I feel so old just despite being so inexperienced. Yeah, it's hard to, it's because it's so hard to not get over. Even masking isn't enough. I went out to a really quiet restaurant with two friends. We then played some games at home all afternoon. Yeah, like, I wanna be able to, like, see people and hang with people, and not think, oh my god, I'm going to die after this. Like I mentioned a couple of times, like a mutual friend, their partner, who I'm also kind of friends with, he just hasn't had either of his jabs. Like, he refuses to get either of his jabs. I'm just
Yuck.
obviously, like, I can't force people to be like, oh yeah, you need, kind of have your jab. It's kind of, just be safe. And they're just like, nah. Like, just have the jab.
Like it's not that difficult.
Welcome back, Jerome. Did you have to despair for a bit? So just be careful, but also do stuff as long as you're clever about it. Not putting every. I don't know. I couldn't do that. Too much anxiety. Like my anxiety is like really fucking spiked as well during the pandemic.
Jepsen with anxiety? No.
Yeah. Even when I am just like in a situation where I'm just like, oh hey, I like I want to go out. I want to be fruity, quote unquote fruity.
Quote unquote.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I want to be a little bit fruity as a treat. But then I just have like so much anxiety nowadays that I just ugh.
Fair.
Yeah, I think I've talked a couple of times. Like if I'm in a situation where just like I want to like go out to town or something, I need to like physically I need to like mentally kind of like uh
Hype yourself up.
hype myself up to actually go outside. And I'm just like I shouldn't have to do that.
No, you really shouldn't.
Yeah.
You should just be able to go like, hey, I'm gonna go outside. Ta-da!
Yeah, it's just like it will just maybe be like if I need to walk to town, it's just like it's an hour there, it's an hour back, and my brain is just like anxiety. You might see people you might have to converse with people.
God forbid you actually have to talk to someone.
Yeah, G-Spot being like, now we should force people at this point. I kind of agree with that. Like, it would definitely be like more helpful to be like, right, well, I mean, you're not willing to kind of get something that will actively like, prevent me from dying, maybe. Can you do that, please? Brain running at 4 hours of sleep and a stress-filled work day. No longer trust or have any empathy towards the anti-jab. Like, it's not even... He's not even... Oh, but I just fucking die now, I guess. Oh. Piss. I died to Eater of Booty for life.
What?
I died to Eater of Booty for life.
I heard you, I was more just shocked.
Yeah. What is this aim? I could have probably won this. Fuck off. Oh yeah, we're switching to Chris Redfield. We're switching to Crossy Redfield. Yeah, it's just like, yeah. Like, I actively said to the mutual friend, like, we met for coffee, like I think after my birthday, but like, I think it was in March or so, and she mentioned like, oh hey, insert name here hasn't had either of the COVID jabs, and I just kind of looked in the face and I was just like, okay, then I am not comfortable going inside your house while he's not jabbed. Like,
no, that's completely fair. It's your choice. The same
yeah,
way
like if you want to do stuff around yours, I will be sat outside 10 feet away from him. He can hand me things with like a pair of those kind of little grabby arms that you use to pick up rubbish with, and I will like wipe everything down afterward or like beforehand. Like it's like I don't want to kind of like I still want to be friends with them, but I value my health. I didn't switch to Chris Redfield. I value my health. I value my safety.
The one thing you said you were going to do.
Yeah, the one thing I said I was going to do, I just didn't do. I value my health. I value my safety. I value the fact that I've managed to not get or not noticeably catch COVID this like entire pandemic.
Yeah, it's like you could have had it and just had a strong enough immune system.
Yeah, I had somebody on Twitter being like, "Oh, you might have caught it and just didn't notice." Lol. I'm just like, okay.
Thanks for ruining my idea.
Yeah, thanks for trying to be like, oh hey, take away any joy I have.
It's like I very noticeably had it twice.
Yeah, gay rights. Throw him to little rainbow emotes for gay rights. Yeah, now I walk there, now I walk back. Yeah, it's like 3 miles into town. It's however long I spend in town. It's 3 miles back, so I'm doing around about 7 miles, and after kind of like not really leaving the house for a couple of months, or like barely leaving the house for for the best part of 2 years, my fucking energy is just like boom through the floor.
Yeah.
Like it is eating ass in the parking lot of you will never do a marathon at this rate. Like I think I would like to. I talked about like I want to try at least walking a marathon at some point, like soonish. But then I was like,
Do I really want to?
yeah, I think I realistically could do, but do I want to?
Yeah, there's a difference between whether or not you could and whether or not you want to.
Yeah. Yeah, Louis raises the point of just like got to start somewhere. Like that was the thing as well. Like I know like some people on Twitter who've been doing like, oh hey, like just be like, oh yeah, just do like a little bit every day, and like I kind of want to do that, but it's also kind of just like leaving the house, talking to people. Can I have this
Human
please?
interaction, I think you.
Okay, well fuck me then. Don't give me an item. Sure, that's cool. 100 meter walking one day, and work up. I think I might have to. I think I might just do like a little walk here or there, and then just kind of work my way up. Okay, there are lads here. Let's fuck him up, Kenneth. Oh, oh, hey, bye. Die, Brenda. Ooh, woo. Are you winning?
Hmm?
Are you winning?
I died off spawn and closed Apex, I've just been sitting here.
Okay. Is there anything interesting happening coming up for you? Is there anything fun, that you
No.
can expect to happen?
No.
Oh, well, fuck my drag, I guess.
I currently have a very boring life, Jepsen.
Oh. Go stab someone, I don't know.
I probably will go sleep because I have work in the morning.
Go. Yeah, it is 10 o'clock, go to bed.
Okay, well, anyway, I'll probably see you tomorrow then, Jepsen.
Okay, bye, cop. Love
Bye bye.
you.
Love you too. Bye, stream.
Bye. They say goodbye. He already left. Chat, it's just me. Bitches. No bitches? No, okay, I think that's where I burnt the tree down. How are we then, chap? How are we doing? This is much later than I normally do. We're normally starting at like what, like 5ish. Give me that. Yeah, we normally start like pretty like decently early, and like we did like a little Babo stream today at like 3ish. Did we do a Babo stream at 3ish? We did. Yeah, because it was my husband. It was Bunga. We saw Bunga. Determined to help if you want it. With what? The walking? The fortnite? The cop? What are you implying here, Lewis? What are you implying? I need to know. I need to know. Oh. Oh. With the anxiety. I mean, that also helps. Like, I think it's one of those things. Like, I'm comfortable with, like, some things, but I'm not super comfortable with others. Like, I can have Cop jump into, like, an in-game chat, and I will, like, talk to him for a couple hours. Oh, is there a secret? There, oh. Oh, there is, but it's an accessible secret from other places. Oh, that's boring. Somebody's already been here. I would like a hug. I haven't had a hug in 2 years. I haven't touched another person in, a platonic, affectionate way in 2 years, and that is fucking depressing as anything. So, like, yes, I would like a hug. I do want to kind of, like, see people. I want to, meet Twitter mutuals. I want to meet stream mutuals. Like, you, Cop, eventually, like, Cam and the Buttons. But, like, outside bad. Outside scary. Um, there we go. Where's my tree? Oh, here it is. I need my tree. Sending all the hugs. Thank you, G-Spot. I do appreciate that. Like, we're getting there. Like, it's gonna take a while, but we'll get there. Okay, give me that, because the two-shot tends to be better. Give me that so I can kind of have a bit more instant healing. Give me that to top up my stuff. Let me swap to that because that's a better quality. I will kiss your dad. Go away, please. That was... I thought something else. I thought somebody else was involved there. God damn it. Gosh darn it. Okay, now let's switch to Chris Redfield. Ugh. 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 Where's Crusty Redfield? Oh, who's the player? Oh, Praelian's still playing. I don't have a Chris Redfield set. Okay, we'll just... where's Chris? Where's Chris? Where's Chris? I feel like I should do some sort of costume request. So if anyone wants a particular costume, feel free to say in chat. I'm very good at the streamer thing. We're gonna be Daddy Chris for a bit. Chris Redfield does in fact say gay rights. Except for his face looks really weird during the emote. Like, I appreciate, like, you know, the fact that there are, like, so many kind of, like, weird and wonderful characters and crossovers that are in this, but, like, God, the faces don't look great sometimes when, like, the faces do not look good sometimes whenever they do the, certain animations. They just don't look right. Oh. Oh God, my hands. Oh, that was very creaky. But yeah, I'm trying to, like, we've been streaming for 2 years now, on and off. Like, technically, if we think about it, my first stream was, I think my first stream was, well, like, I'm kind of counting June 13th, is that's kind of when I officially started kind of, like, counting from, or, like, kind of trying to remember the kind of day of when we started. Because like, I did do like a couple of bits before then. I was doing like little bits here or there. Like I streamed Birth by Sleep a few times, like Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep a few times. I remember I was doing Proud Mode. Then I did like a little bit of Undertale. And Undertale was fucking hard still. I still need to beat Undertale. I feel kind of bad about the fact I haven't beaten Undertale. Yep. Oh. Yeah, I feel kind of bad about the fact I still haven't beaten Undertale. But no, yeah, I still haven't even beaten like a single run of Undertale. It's like, this way, sure. So yeah, I need to kind of go back and finish a couple of these games. Like, especially as I've had games where I've started them on stream. Like, you know, we started Spider-Man, we started Evil Within. Like, I've got games that I've started on the stream that I've just like put like no time into actually finishing. Oh hey, it's Chris Redfield with the gay wings. Gay rights. But no, I kind of want to go back at some point and just be like, right, let's do some classic things. Like I thought about best kind of Redfield exactly. Chris Redfield does in fact say gay rights. Albert Wesker, hateful. Oh wait a minute, no. I can't look at myself, but I can kind of get at this angle, and it kind of works. Maybe Topless Angel Wing Chris Redfield's better. I mean, probably, yeah. Okay, there's someone to my left, but I don't super have a lot of stuff. I don't have a lot of stuff, so I don't feel, like, comfortable fighting right now. But how are we, Louis? How are we doing just in general? How are we faring since Blueberg returned to the his homeland? Like, are we doing okay? Are we feeling good? I know you've talked about the fact, like, your flat feels kind of empty now, which I can, that kind of makes sense. Like, you spent like a month with him. Getting on is tough though. Oh dear, my poor Willie Bean. I'm sure it'll be back over again. The Lugeon. God, why do you call them that? Like, I mean, I have the Moon Squad. You have the Lugeon. I mean, there's obviously nothing wrong with that. Like, Moon Squad is still in development. We are still. I've pretty much settled on Moon Squad. I am part of the Lugeon. Gasp! I didn't even know. No, I'm pretty sure I knew. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, it's kills like that where I'm just like, this is a bot, right? This is not a person. This is a bot. 'Cause I did not. I should not have won that fight. So we from the moon. Oh, piss! I'm out of stuff. I guess kind of. I haven't decided. I just call like my little kind of like follows and subs and all that the Moon Squad, and we've got like the Ko-Fi tiers of the Moon, like different Moon Squad stuff. Yeah, I haven't decided. Like I don't know. Like see, that's the thing. Like I kind of based it on the fact that like the planet Jupiter has like a load of moons. Like they I think they just keep finding more moons for the planet Jupiter, and I'm just like, yeah, that works. That's fine. Okay, well that didn't really give me anything helpful. Like I like it. I like the name. Uh, like we're still workshopping it though. Give me that. How far do I have to go? Oh, piss. Vroom vroom, bitches. No, we're turning that shit off. Oh, can I have that, please? No, can I have that, please? No, give me that. Whee! Yeah, if anyone has any good names, like, let me know. Like, okay, that one isn't. Okay, okay. There's gonna be a live action One Punch Man movie. Excuse me, I won't watch it, but I still kind of want to watch the live action Full Metal movie. I have the first like live action Attack on Titan movie on DVD, but I'm aware that's not very good, so we won't watch that. Like I am aware that the live action full Attack on Titan movie isn't very good. Plus, Attack on Titan is a little bit problematic nowadays with the whole we don't talk about it. Did someone order the Lugeon? I don't know. Did we order the Lugeon? How did I pay for it? Was it on sale? Was it on sale? Can I get store credit? I feel like it's more fair to say it's mostly problematic. Yeah, like I'm aware there are a couple of little sort of similarities to fascism in Attack on Titan, and I'm just like, ooh. The Lugeon isn't for sale, only for rent. Live action Full Metal movie is not the best, as moments, but doesn't hit the same. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of hard. take the same. But like I have only ever watched the. No, I didn't watch Full Metal. I read the manga of Full Metal, and like, I mean, I still had a good time with it. But it's one of those things. Like, I kind of want to watch Demon Slayer at some point. Because one of those things, like, a manga is all very well and good, but like, things don't quite hit the same, quote unquote, um, in manga compared to like when something is animated. So I kind of want to, I kind of want to watch the anime of that. Um, Yeah, I started watching the anime of Brotherhood. Like I was just getting it gradually on DVD, and then I just never finished getting it on DVD. I only got like 2 volumes of it. Well, car chase. Goodbye. Leave me alone. I know we got involved in this, but can we not? They blew up my bussy. No, you can't do that. Ooh, go away, please. I'm just destroying fences. I know I can do this for experience. Ugh. Oh, I know I have a challenge related to you. I can feel like most anime live actions are not good. Yeah, like I'm kind of curious as to how the One Piece one is gonna go. Yeah, like I think it's one of those things like a live action anime is never really gonna live up to the source material. Like the Death Note movies, I remember being like decent, but not like amazing. Ugh. Like I remember them being like decent at the very least. Like they pass for movies. That's about it. So like I kind of want to I kind of like plus I feel like so out of touch with anime nowadays. I feel like so out of touch with it. Like I see like kind of like cool gifs of anime on like Twitter, and I'm just like, oh hey, that looks cool. Not a flipping clue what it is, but it looks neat. And that is how I ingest anime nowadays. Give me that fish. Fish me, daddy. Oh, that still was very good. Yeah, I just feel like so out of touch with it. Been a while since I seriously watched any anime, and even then, like I have to be like really committed to it, or like more often than not, I will end up getting like a box set of the thing. Like I'll get like a box set of the thing. How did I lose no health there? Even I'm a little bit sussy Barker about that. I mean, I'm not complaining. I didn't die. But I'm a little bit like, well, you're at it. It's not out of touch Thursday, G-Spot. It's out of touch Monday, I guess. What day is it? It's Monday, isn't it? I think we'll go for a couple more games. Like, it's 10:30. I don't want to be up, like, too late. Cam, do you not know Out of Touch Thursday? Do you not know Out of Touch Thursday? Stop hunting me, okay? Stop it. It's rude. It's rude. It's inconsiderate. It's denying me my privacy. It's hateful. I do not. It's basically just like, the song, Out of Touch by Hall & Oates. but then somebody, it's usually kind of like synced up to a dance from the anime Lucky Star. That's it. That's the thing. Oh, give me that. Yeah, that's it. That's all you need to really know about it. Sorry, what have I just seen? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, no, that was the thing. Yeah, Justin Lin. Yeah, this is from like 5 minutes ago. Uh, no, half an hour ago. Correction. Half an hour ago, talking about the fact that there's going to be a live-action One Punch Man movie. Like, do we need that? Was anyone really asking for a live-action One Punch Man? Anything? Like, that is the thing about like the exaggeration of like anime and such, where it's just like, right, well, I mean, you can kind of get away with it being silly because it's anime. Yeah, peak for Jeppers. Oh, hi. Okay. Out of such every day. We don't need to. We don't need anything more live action. Yeah, Sony Pictures taps Justin Lin to direct One Punch Man adaptation of manga classic with Scott Rosenberg and Jeff Pinkner scripting. Yeah, Justin Lin was supposed to, I think, is either done Fast 10 or was supposed to do Fast 10. Yes, it's direct One Punch Man for Sony Pictures. Scott Rosenberg and Jeff Pinkner, who teamed on Jumanji: The Next Level and Venom, are set to write the live-action film adaptation. Avi Arad and Ari Arad of Arad Productions, the Spider-Man film series, Iron Man, X-Men film series, and Venom are producing the film. Yeah, then it just talks about flipping One Punch Man. Like, I'm back, been reading, got into reading, I'm very happy about it. Well, I'm glad you're back. We essentially, we stopped for an hour and a half. We switched to Fork Knife after I had some food. Oh, you finished Bad Gaze? Oh, nice. What are we starting instead? I've got like so many books that I need to like actually like get through that I've like started and just I'll get there eventually. Also, I have also seen, so we will stop in like 11 o'clock, so in about half an hour, because the Capcom showcase is starting in half an hour. Yeah, the Capcom showcase where they quote unquote expect the latest news and updates for upcoming Capcom games. So I imagine we'll probably get like maybe more details on RE4 remake, probably Village DLC. I can't think of what else there's probably going to be. Anyone got any predictions? What is Capcom? Oh yeah, the Monster Hunter stuff probably as well. Looks like one of your professors from college. Nice. Oh. Yeah, what am I reading at the moment? I'm reading the book of RE2, the book of Resident Evil 2. It's not very good. It's very much a popcorn book. You read it not because it's good, but because it's a book. I'm a Heart-Shaped Box by Joe Hill, which I haven't touched in like a month. I need to read more of that. That was kind of suitably creepy. I started the Wind Up Bird Chronicles by Haruki Murakami, and I need to get more into that. But I just find like Murakami like pretty dense in terms of just the books. Like the font is quite small. They're usually pretty long, and I just like it just feels like a bit of a to get through it. I also have Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig because I'm depressed. And I've read that a couple of times. It's a good book. I also started How to Stop Time, also by Matt Haig, but I didn't get like far enough into it to be like, oh yeah, I need to get far. Or like, I can put it down at this point and I just wouldn't miss anything. Let's go back here. Yeah, maybe something Mega Man. Touch of Rocks is awesome, very spooky. Like I vague post for where I am. I am just after the bit with the assistant when the assistant is walking down the road. If that makes sense for where I am. Like I want to talk about the book, but I haven't got super far in the book. Like I've read Nosferatu. I've read what else have I had by Joe Hill? What was Bestie here? Yeah, like I think I read Horns, which wasn't very good. Like I mean Horns was fine, I guess. But like I read the book and then the movie came out on DVD like the next day. So let me finish that. And yeah, it wasn't very good. Like the movie at least wasn't very good. The book was fine. Oh, that's a harpoon gun. That's not going to help me. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, so I need to get further in heart-shaped books. It's like it's a solid book. Like I just find it like really hard to like sit down and concentrate on books nowadays. Can I have two, please? Thank you. Like I feel like like most of the time I need to like sit down and have like a good reading session for like an hour or so, where I try and kind of I had a bit where I was just like, oh, let's read before bed, and then I just quickly stopped doing that like after a week. Maybe it's fun. I didn't know it was based on a book until I saw it though. Yeah, like I had the preface of I um ooh, that was kind of sketch. That one was kind of sketch. Um, I yeah, I read the book before watching the movie, so I pretty much went straight from having freshly read the book to to the movie, and like it was not. Well, okay, that happened. Sure. Usually read before I go to bed. In bed before I go to sleep. That's the only time yeah, like unless I'm like in a coffee shop or I'm reading in the bath, I find it really hard to like sit down and read a book. Like I need no distractions. I say like I can read in a coffee shop fine. But like I need like minimal distractions. I need, basically just silence. I don't know how I want either of those. That was not what I meant to do. Well, we won those. Not sure how, but we did. I'm occasionally good at video games. Or I just get really, really lucky. I think that was kind of both. I think that was both. I think there was a little bit of skill and mostly luck. I don't know. Most of this game feels like a meme sometimes. That's kind of where we just say, "Oh, let's play this." Oh, it's you. I can see you through the wall thingy. Give me that. But no, I most of the time I need like ideal circumstances to read because otherwise I'm just like I just can't. I just find it like really difficult to focus. Like Cop is under the impression, and I'm really under the impression that I have ADHD, which I mean honestly wouldn't surprise me at this point. Um, so yeah, I just find it like super hard to kind of like concentrate on a book. So like more often than not, I will like I kind of prefer like an audiobook or a podcast. Like I am such a bitch for a podcast. I will just like put like Like if I'm just like on my phone or something and I'm just like vibing, I'll put on a podcast. Like what do I tend to listen to? I tend to listen to Crime Junkie. Big fan of Crime Junkie. Um, what else am I listening to at the moment? I am also listening to Feels on Meals, which is like Boba and Ozzy from the Oxcast. Um, yeah, like Boba and Ozzy from the Yogscast have been we'll just kind of like look up a restaurant and just talk about it. That's like it. That's a podcast. And I'm just like it's a great little podcast. Like it's it's just vibes. They just kind of like look at the menu. They look at kind of like little reviews about it, and it's just like a little bit of fun. And I very much enjoy it. Like I don't like podcasts that are like big and serious. I like something where I can just kind of like let's say like stick it on in the background, not really like kind of pay attention to it, but not super really, and then just be like, and then just kind of like tune in at a weird time and be like, what the fuck is going on? I need to rewind this so I actually know what's happening. Give me another one of those. Yeah, like I love a podcast. Podcasts are great. Like I was somebody who in like high school listened to podcasts before they like really blew up, and it was one of those people who were just like, what are you listening to? And I'm just like, just a podcast. And I'm just like, what what's kind of the point of a podcast? And it's like it's just people vibing. I see you there, bestie. Oh, oh god damn it! I should have switched to the shotgun. Yeah, well, ugh. Why is 16 people watching me fail at Fortnite? Hello guys, how we done? Hi. Bounty. I still want my win though. I've had like what we've had a second on stream today. I had a second earlier. I want a win. I've seen the umbrella. I want it. It looks pretty froggy chair. Like it's kind of pretty. Like it's if you um ideally I'd like to see it today. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't get it, but it's like I'm kind of at that are you winning son? No, Nanite, we are not winning. I have had a second and I think I've had a fourth. Like we are not winning. But how we doing, Nanasi? Are you getting ready for um oh that's the thing, you're doing Dead by Daylight tonight, right? Are you watching the Capcom thing that happens in 20 minutes? Are you doing that on stream or are you just gonna go into stream and then just be looking at Twitter, just see what gets updated? We are Lara Croft hugging a banana. To stream. Okay, but yeah, like the waiting for Monster Hunter news. Yeah, like I imagine if they're gonna show any Monster Hunter news, they'll be showing off this evening. Doing laundry first. Okay, let me do one of those. Let me do uh for my good bossy boys. Gonna pop off, Jeff. Have a good stream. Thank you, Louis. We'll probably only be going for like another 20 minutes or so. Like, I think we might do this game and then we might just rippy dip. Like, as long as this is a good one. If I get top 25, we'll stay. If I don't, we'll do another one. Oh, you're welcome, Cam. If Gorma Gal gets re-announced, I will send you a booty pics. You can send me one anyway. I am always accepting booty pics. As long as they are, like, consensual and they're not really like, consent is sexy. I've really fucked myself here, haven't I? Come on, Lara. Floppy nips. Oh my god, not floppy nips. Oh. me that. Give me that. Give me one of those. Okay, that's just the worst version of that. But yeah, part of me kind of wants to get back into Monster Hunter because I kind of enjoyed it when I was playing it. But like when I was playing it, I was playing with a mutual friend. We were playing whatever the DS one was. I want to say it was 4 Ultimate. Don't quote me on that. Um, yeah, I want to say it was 4 Ultimate, and like that was just one of those like whenever we hung out, we played that because he also didn't have like home Wi-Fi, so we essentially kind of had to meet up to play, and I was just like, um, if I'm gonna hang out with people, I don't really want to just like be like, oh hey, we're hanging out, we just play Monster Hunter, and then we finish playing Monster Hunter, and then I just leave. It wouldn't be even at his house. Like we would just be like on a park bench. We would be the Nintendo. We were just like a DS ad. We were just like on a park bench, playing Monster Hunter. Oh, let me check out the one with the scope. And like that was fine, but like it just wasn't ideal. And yeah, I don't know. I've thought about getting stories a few times. Like I've watched Louis play Monster Hunter stories a few times, but I think it's one of those like with stories as well. Like it's no stories, no worlds. That's a Monster Hunter World, the PS4 one. That it's been kind of like so long since the game came out that there's just no sort of active player base in terms of online stuff anymore. So if I want to do anything, I would just be entirely doing everything by myself. Like I'm pretty sure Cop got World like a while back, like kind of recently, and he did like a couple of bits in the tutorial, and then it was just like, yeah, you've kind of fucked yourself over by getting a game with like basically no online player base anymore. So if you want to do anything that's actually like the online kind of content, you're just kind of screwed. So yeah, part of me kind of wants to. Somebody's been here, maybe. I don't think so. But yeah, like part of me kind of wants to play like a Monster Hunter, but then part of me is also just like, well, I could just re-download Dauntless. I could just re-download Dauntless and just play the free-to-play one. Like I don't even know if that's still got like an active player base. I don't know. Like I know it's cross-platform, so at least there'd be a couple of people playing it. It's a free-to-play game, so I imagine there's probably like a few people still playing it. But then I just like played like so little of it. Like I played like a few hours of it when I did. I know Heckin' Papa, another streamer, played like a little bit of that recently. I don't know how like super dedicated they've been to like playing it and kind of keeping up with that. But like yeah, I don't know. So what am I even streaming for the rest of the week? Like tomorrow's no, we weren't streaming tomorrow. We were streaming Thursday. We were streaming Thursday. I thought about doing. What do I think about doing? I think no. Today's Monday. God damn it. Yeah, no, we're not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's a vibe day. Um, yeah, tomorrow's a vibe day. I think Tuesday. No, tomorrow's Tuesday. God damn it, Jepsen. Remember your days. Yeah, I think Wednesday I was doing Saints Row 4, because I never finished Saints Row. Like, I had fun with Saints Row. Like, I just kind of want a meme in the game. What is holding you up? There we go. Are people having issues with Twitch? Is Twitch breaking? Is Twitch melting? Ad for the nerf. I think I've had that. I've definitely had that ad before. I can't remember whose. Oh no, it's a birthday tweet. I've definitely had that ad before. It's just like, oh hey, you want a Minecraft sword that shoots a Nerf gun? Here you go. And I'm just like, thanks, I guess. Yeah, there's somebody over that way. Correction. Lol. That one felt kind of dirty. That felt kind of rude. But no, what was it? Shit, what was I saying? What was I saying? Dauntless. Yes? No. I see you there, little person. Oh yeah, is Twitch broken? Is Twitch broken? Can anyone answer if Twitch is breaking? God damn it. Okay, there's somebody up there. There's two wolves fighting over there. Or like a wolf and a boar. There's somebody over there somewhere. I do kind of have to go quite far for the circle. Okay, we're just leaving. We're just leaving. Okay, thank you, Cam. Like, I wasn't sure if they were, because, like, I saw somebody being like, Twitch, please. So I'm just like, is something... I think their Twitch might be melting. I don't know. Oh, but yeah, thank you everyone who's kind of, like, lurking and vibing today. I do very much appreciate it. Like, I was umming and ahhing about whether I want to do, like, you know, a part 2 to the anniversary stream, and I was like, fuck it, let's, like, just hit go. Just start the stream. Like, I thought about doing Fall Guys, and I was like, I don't really want to do Fall Guys. Fall Guys can make me kind of tilty. Like, Fall Guys just... plus I had like I played like an hour of Fall Guys earlier, and I was like, no, I don't want to play any more Fall Guys for a bit. I thought about playing Apex, but then I was just like, I know how Cop gets if he ended up joining us. He played by himself, kind of as our like official, unofficial co-host of the stream, and like he did not sound like he was having a very good time with it. Yeah, he didn't sound like he was having a very froggy chair time with Apex earlier, so I was just like, okay, yeah. And then I wasn't really sure what else, because I wanted to do something that was kind of like, you know, that I could just meme in, that I could just vibe in, that I could just, like, you know, switch the brain off, you know, set brain to no, and you know, just mess around with. So yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing today. Which also reminds me, if anyone wants me for a Fortnite duo, wink wink nudge nudge, feel free to ask. I at least kind of know what I'm doing. Kind of know what I'm doing, I guess. Thank you for dying on cue. Your check is in the mail. I don't know that person. just to clarify, I do not know that person. But yeah, it's like people like that where I'm just like, I'm pretty sure there are still like a decent amount of bots in some of these games, because some of these fights go like way too smoothly. Like, some of these fights go far too smoothly to not be a percentage of bots, a percentage of bot views, if you will. Come on, me and Lara Croft, we can do this. We can do this. We can fuck it up. We can do this. Can we do this? Chat, can we do this? Do I believe in me? I think I believe in me. You know, in the words of Carmina Gurren Lagann, don't believe in me, no, don't believe in yourself, believe in the me that believes in you. You know, all advice we should follow. Oh, these have little knees on now. Okay, I'm kind of concerned about that way. I haven't seen anyone. I haven't seen any bullets yet either. I am feeling a little bit exposed. Ew. Okay, people have been here. Feeling a bit exposed. Expose me, father, Uwu. Please, Uwu. Leave me be, Uwu. God. Okay, oh, that was sand. Okay, so there's two people over that way-ish. Or at least there was. There only one person over that way now. Still feel like there's probably somebody up there somewhere. Like, is that a person? No, it's not a person. I think it's a cactus. Easy mistake to make. Are you human or are you dancer? No, I'm actually cactus. I mean, with all this ass, call me succulent. Does someone want to explain to me what I'm watching? um, okay. I'm just so distracted by the boar and the tires over there. Where are you, besties? Okay, so I know somebody's in that building. I know somebody's there. Come on. Peek for Jeppy. Where'd you go? You're probably trying to get close so you can get a better angle. Okay, the ball's died. I am now less distracted. I do not have a lot of cover up here. Okay, there's a bestie up there. Oh, I was really hoping they were going to bounce off and just die. You asshole. Hey, at least you're a lovely big target. That I apparently cannot hit. Nope. Okay, yeah, so somebody up there. Two people over there. There's one person, at least one person behind me. I have circle advantage. Give me that. Okay, we'll keep the less health, but we'll save the little splashy things. Sure, just completely ignore the person that's shooting you. That's cool. I mean, do that so I can win, but still. I'm still concerned about the person with the heavy sniper that's behind me. That felt kind of gross. I will take it. Oh, Tuesday night, fuck me up. Okay, there's somebody in this building. Come on. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I should have healed and then used that. Oh, oh. Ugh. I got a kill. I got a grenade kill. Fuck it up, fam. Okay, we can do this. I know you're in there. We can do this. Chat, I need you to Goku Spirit Bomb me at this win. Okay, and I saw the other person for a second. Oh. Okay, I know they're in there. Oh, that was a lot of missed bullets. I won. Ugh. Oh no, gay rights. Fuck yeah! Damn, damn, damn. I won. Nice. That was fucking stressful. Nice. Thank you, Cam. That was very well timed for our last game. Oh my heart. Oh god. Well, I've done. Oh, okay, great. You're gonna tell me about stuff now, I guess. Thanks for this. You couldn't have given this to me when I loaded up the game. Yeah, I like this. This is kind of cool. Oh, now I can stop playing solos mode. Ooh. Nice. Well, we ended on a win. That's great. The Capcom thing is currently ongoing. Or like, the Capcom thing has just started, so it's also good timing. Thank you everyone who came out to both streams. Thank you to Fondue for the raid. We've seen Ballard, we've seen Camp, we saw Louis, G-Spot, Fondue, Nanite, um, Zero 08, we saw Greg right at the end. Yuki was here a bit earlier for the other stream. We had Cop in the chat earlier. We saw Zeph earlier as well. So yeah, thank you for everyone who kind of came by. Thank you for everyone who's, supported me these last 2 years. Hopefully, there'll be more years to come. Um, maybe with face, maybe without face. We will see. Who are we gonna go see them? Who are we seeing? Hmm. Oh, Mike is just starting. DC's just starting. We'll go see Mike. Mike keeps raiding us. We'll go raid Mike back. Let me do my. We have the. I think it's that one. I think it's that one. I can never remember what my raid one is. Now arriving in the Jepsen shuttle. We may be past Jupiter, but Jepsen's always here with a present. I need to redo that one. I'm not sure how I feel about that raid message. It feels alright. It feels okay. Like it'll do. Have a good night. Thank you, G Spot. I say we will be back on Wednesday. We'll be back on Wednesday with probably Saints Row. I might change my mind. We might have a Fall Guys day because there's triple dude add on at the moment. Yeah, because there's triple fame on at the moment, so I might do this. But yeah, Mike is continuing a Pokemon Storm Silver playthrough, which is like a harder version of Soul Silver. So yeah, go say hi to Mike. He's a good bean, good friend. It was his birthday on Wednesday last week. So go say hi. Go say hi. Don't pay attention to the fact that I've forgotten my ending screen again. Like, oh, pardon me. It happens a lot. Okay. Yeah. Bye, chat. Bye. Sorry, bye. Do the thing. Bye.